I do this competitively, inevitably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions. Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what the I'm in on industry games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'm a good ass, so listen close when I say this.
First opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway Week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, take 26.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox.
The Colts at 7 and 8 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You look at this Raiders defense.
Real quick. What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm feeling my hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my side, you gotta come and check in. After the way it get hectic, don't make me slide up on you, no electric. You hit them like it's Tetris. You felt the way, you know you do it texting. Listen, I don't know why they mentioning beef. I don't think no one better than me. You can say what you want, but my step was a watch. The ice on my neck is shorty on hot. It's some rappers that want me to flap. I don't care about no dissing cause none of them pop. And I'm sure that my stars are so pop. They be all on my DM like when you gon' drop. Look, it get boring just me at the top. It get boring just me at the top. I be shaking their hearts every time that I drop. Like when I walk in the spot, it says you won't be in this if you don't make it hot like her. New deal, AP I done signed up with Def Jam. Jay-Z got the in my left hand. Play me every time that I step them. Hate me like what? Play with the gang and you play with your life. Put a bag in your head, it don't matter the price. Put on their neck, so I got me some ice. If I'm dissing you once, I ain't saying it twice. Said I got time today, I done stepped in the field, I got time to play. And my exes are the bare time to wait. Blocking, I said I need time away. Like, what you mean you don't know how?
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway Week 17 here on this New Year's Eve.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Young wasting no time, right to the air.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break the...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Young to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. First down, Young.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
You look at this Colt defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. Down the sideline he goes.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Here's Trenton Cannon on the return from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
on second down. Young again.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. Look at the big fella go.
And finally down at the 32-yard line.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
51 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
1st and 10, Young.
That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down. Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Young on 3rd down.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Rodgers. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Working from the gun. Rodgers. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Cannon now elects to bring this out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Young. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. A man who won a national championship on this very field with Georgia. It's James Cook. Paulson Adebo up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now here's Young. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Young to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown. Jonathan Mingo. 34 yards. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. You look at this Raiders defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now, oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Colts are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's Rodgers to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Cook is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. Again, it's Cook. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line. A field goal would make it a two-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jamar Chase.
His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Cannon now elects to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out, because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Levi Wallace with a pick.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Rodgers.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Cook.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He'll try again.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Dalvin Cook. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Cannon now elects to bring this out. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, They need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
2nd and 10. Now Young. And his throw here is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
First down, Raiders.
It'll be Young again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored one.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. The round is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And London motioning left. Young off the play fake. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Cook running right. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. First down, Young. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And the Colts are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And the Raiders have got him. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And quickly they get to the line. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's 2nd and 3.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
There he goes again. Tyreek Hill.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game.
And the Colts have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Cannon now elects to bring this out. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice gain.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Off the play fake, Young.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Getting the ball is Cook, running left.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. It's Young off play action.
That one deep for London.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 36 yards on the play. They'll run with Cook. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Trey McBride.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders are able to at least get one score back.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. This a 2nd and 8.
Rodgers going to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Here's Rodgers. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. On play action, Young. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
on first down. Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Rodgers now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Boswell for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got this to Pickens. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Young. And this one too low. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. It'll be Young again. Setting up the screen for Cook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action. Young. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 15. Young will set to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 30. A play fake. Now Young. A short one here, caught by McBride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the red zone now, Young. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point now by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are calm.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Rodgers to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return will stop right around the 25.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe? And now here is another interception, picked up by DJ Reed. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome.